Welcome back to the Winter Major Expert Division opening round, hole number 14. Here we're going to be setting up for a sniper bounce up shot. We are using a P2 side spin 3 plus wind 5 ball here. So P2 plus, side spin 3 plus, and wind 5. That's going to give us the best opportunity to drop the albatross. We're setting up with a quarterback 9 plus, then switching to the APOC 5 plus. And the second shot is sniper 9 plus. The adjustment for the drive is P3 plus 10% max. 2 top spin, 3 right spin. We're setting up with our quarterback having the red ring touching the rough on the right at P2 max rest. And if you're not using a P2 ball, that is the top of the plus 10. All right. Red ring touching the rough on the right, top of the plus 10 or P2 max rest. Then switch to your APOC sniper bag. Then adjust P310 max. We're not using any overpower. We're using right curl so that the left side of the ball is splitting the shot circle in half. So that's what you want to see for your curl. Now, since we're not using any, just before circle drop OP references, pay attention to where the top left of the ball is in relation to the triangle on the shot circle, and that'll give you an idea of the up down you need to put on it so that you're not adding any additional overpower. What I would say for this one is make sure that you're not adding OP because you can roll long and either get close to the rough on the top of the fairway, or if you add a little too much, you might even roll into it. Now, I haven't rolled into it, but I have gotten close to it, and that was due to me putting too much OP on it. So take note of where that ball is in relation to the triangle. Make sure you're not adding any additional overpower. Besides that, you want to pull it straight and do your best to hit perfect. We're looking for right around 305 on the drive. I've had everything from 302 to 309, and they've all been safe. But you can see that was a 304 drive, and it's fairly close to the rough on top. So 309 is, it's pretty close. Make sure you're keeping it, under 309. For the approach shot, we're doing a top of the white ring, touching the bunker check to get our slider value, but we're playing this one a little bit different. So before the shot opens up, what you want to do is set your slider to 60%, P3 numbers, 0 elevation, right? So P3, no elevation at 60% slider. And what we're going to do is either add or subtract from that adjustment depending on where our check turns out to be. So if you see right there, the white ring is touching the bunker and it's at the +2 yard mark. If it was at the +1, it would be 60% slider. You would already have your number in the app. If it's at the +2, then you need to add 0.1 to that number. So whatever 60% is of, say it gives you a 5-4 adjustment for that, then you'll add 1 and you'll play it 5-5. If you're at the +3, you add 0.2. If you're at the +4, add 0.3. If you're at the 0, which is, you know, short, so that when you push your white ring up touching, you still don't have plus yards, and you got to push a ring into the bunker before the +1 shows up. That is the +0, right? And that will play minus 0.1. If you got to push 2 rings up before you see the +1, that'll play minus 0.2. All based off of 60% slider, P3, no elevation. So it makes it a little easier. You can set your slider ahead of time, and then all you have to do is add or subtract a couple points off of or onto that adjustment. You want to pull this one straight with a slight 1201 flicker, and you want to have 0.2 backspin. The only other important part that you need to pay attention to, because this can catch you if you're not paying close attention. So 0.2 backspin, like such. But when you push up to line up your ball guide with the hole, you want to have about half of your blue ring into the rough on the top. If you are paying attention when you push it up, you can actually get the ball guide to the hole way before your blue ring gets anywhere close to the rough line. But that is not the correct position. Make sure that when you push up, you should have around half of your blue ring into the rough. And then what you want from there is you want the tip of the ball guide to be touching the left edge of the cup. So you want to be just to the hole, aimed at the left edge of the cup, and make sure the blue ring is where it needs to be. Right, just like so. Blue ring is good. Don't forget your slight 1201 flicker here. No overpower, no underpower, no curl. Just center your ball nicely. Do your best to hit perfect. And hopefully you're walking away from hole 14 with the albatross. Good chance here. There's a nice little, I like to call it an up-down sticky spot right there. So as long as you get your left, right correct, you should be dropping this one in the hole. So good luck, everyone. I hope you all get it, and we'll catch you on the next one. P310 on the drive, P30 on the approach.